Considering the clothing slows you down so much, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some steel shelves. We're going to put them down here, and this will house our armor and stuff. The benefit of shelves, if you don't know, is stuff can be on the shelf, outdoors, unroofed, and still be okay. So we're going to go for that. I think that's the way to do this here. Yeah, fine. You can be next to the door, I suppose. And we'll just have to limit those to be like the vests and the flak jacket. Do the flak pants also slow you down? I assume so. Yeah, 0.12. The flak jacket, 0.12. The flak vest, 0.12. Yeah. So we're going to need to have some normal pants for those guys also, which we do have, so that's good. Missing a bit of... No, there's another shirt there. Pigskin. And down there, patch leather button-down shirt. So we're kind of okay with that. I think we take off synthread? Well, you were nudist. Yeah, you still got synthread stuff on. So we'll do that tomorrow. Or I guess today, technically. Whenever they wake up. We'll see about doing that. Taking off their synthread stuff, putting on the more basic stuff, making more of said basic stuff. The barrels here, they're comfortable between 7 and 32. Okay, we're gonna need a heater of sorts in there, I believe. So, fine. There we have it. You're not using medicine? Shouldn't be using medicine. Nobody gets medicine right now, right? Well, you do technically get herbal medicine or worse. I don't think we actually have any herbal medicine, though. That is still a... We needed growing skill for that, right? Do we have it yet? Lou has 12 growing skill. Holy shit. That's hops. That's all berries, psychoid plants, cotton. I think we switched rice over to heal root. Wow, your skill really got up there. And there's not like really awesome fertile areas nearby. Not really. It's all just kind of bleh. Okay, that's fine. Zion working on hauling steel. Watch, so you're just gonna grab 5, right? Like you're not actually going to grab. Okay, 29. Fair enough. Haul some steel. Get 75 of it. You can store what you don't use. Come on, Zion. I remember that being a thing. It starts to come back to me, the little things like that. Got some more hay going on. Need to get the hay in here, though. Not in here. That's the thing. Psychic Sooth female. I'll take it. Looking good on the food, finally. Let's just do a big concrete patch like that, how about? It's kind of easier. It's a bit of a weird spot to just be putting in a road. Well, maybe like that'll be okay. Yeah, maybe. And an ambrosia sprout. Hey, alright. Ambrosia sprout, it's a cool thing to get, but when it sprouts, it's only just started to grow, right? So you can't really do anything. Rather than have to remind yourself that it exists, make a growing area around it. For simplicity's sake, keep the entire thing connected. Is that all of it? And then just disallow sowing. So then you can't plant anything there and you only harvest what's there. It's the same thing you can do for berry bushes and heal root and stuff like that that's naturally growing just around. And they'll just harvest it when it's ready to be harvested, but they leave it. Like they don't rip it up and plant something else. It is a good trick. I'm going to set this to be a little more severe. Oops. -3 on the 2. You can go -5. And you were kind of like -10. We'll see how that goes. It's a pretty big freezer. And the Rams are avenging. The Abex ones only have a couple % chance, but I suppose it is happening. You got the eye in the ear, not the leg. 4.28 tiles per second. You're going 4.6. Kieran, you gotta back off. Run! Thankfully, you can just outrun it. Get Leva and probably not Lou. Would like to maybe not have Lou get involved with this. And your manipulation's so terrible from the wounds. Who else do we got? Where's Zion at? Oh, no, you're melee. Classics. Stone cutting. Alright, come on down. Is it so pissed? No, okay, it's just generally mad. I thought maybe for a second it was locked onto specifically Kieran. Blammo. And hunt it. Dasik, you alright? Yeah, right arm, right radius. You'll be fine, going to rest. Yeah, it's okay. And growing-wise, is technically Lou after plant cutting and cooking. Right. We had also Kieran doing butchering. Yeah, you're on that. So you're making the meat for us and we're just pounding out a shitload of meals. Cool, fine. Needs to happen. I'd like to get the planting done though, damn it. It's just... I need some people who just have a little more interest that isn't crafting. Smithing's done. We'll move on to... There it is. Machining. No. Long blades first, maybe. Maybe plate armor? Need plate armor for flak armor, huh? And long blades leads to... nothing. Okay. You know, let's do long blades first. It's a pretty easy one, and that reminds me. I need to make the automatic pillar bench. And also the electric smithy. Get that in there as well. Build another light down here. Get this built. Copy these blueprints over to this guy. Then we can get rid of this one. I wanted to switch around the clothing a bit. I don't really want to... Well, okay, yeah, forcewear and forcewear. I know how to do this. Karen, come over, grab some pants. And then we go with sign. Rakete Vashbear, we clear the forest, so then you kind of default back to whatever. You're happy with your current clothes, so you don't have a need to take them off, but as soon as it drops to below a certain threshold, then you will. Right? Same deal with Kieran. And we'll do that for kind of sort of everybody else. Okay, Zion's being complicated with it. Zion really wants to put on the synth thread stuff. You guys were happy with it, though. Okay, you put back on synth thread pants. Okay. So I guess it doesn't quite work. That's tainted poopy pants. We don't want that. Patch leather pants. Well, continue hauling the steel. And put that on. And fine, we just forbid. But we'll still clear forest so you can take the stuff off after a while. How about that? Ugh. Okay. And then we'll, We'll have to see, because you're thinking we still have the synthread stuff, right? Yeah. So let's count the stuff that's only of allowed ingredients. How about? Take those off, and button-down shirts also only allowed ingredients. We still have one somewhere that's not tainted. Okay. Because the synthread stuff's quite nice. It actually sells pretty well. At least it always used to. I don't know, maybe synthread's not so great nowadays. No, yeah, it's still pretty alright. 189 for their synthread button-down shirt, whereas this plain patch leather is 77. So, it's like, you know, it does offer different defenses, technically. But, nothing super hugely amazing awesome to me. Well, the sharp armor is a bit of a variance. Mine 3.8, 18 on that. 18, 5, 18, so that the sharp armor is quite a lot better. But still, that's fine. I don't hugely mind. Man, are we actually hauling with you, Leva? I don't know. I guess that all got finally taken care of. There's so much stuff up there. But like, we got components down there, the components up there. I'm not entirely sure what you're hauling. Probably the hay grass at this point, right? Probably. There's a bunch of hay grass. Yeah. I think I put you back on cleaning than hauling. Because things are getting to be a mess. It's taking a while. We'll finish up the construction eventually, maybe. Which is also taking a while because of all the, having to go so far for the steel. Maybe I just have the entire colony haul a bit of steel. We bash that all. Let's do that. Leva, grab these components, and then grab these components, and grab some steel. Thasix, since you're up making pants, grab some steel. Daddy Loader, I know you're injured. Come get some steel. Zion, good morning. Grab some steel. Raquette the Vash Bear, good morning. Grab some steel, and Lou, grab steel. Also get the constructors all working on the floor smoothing to get that done with. So don't have to worry about that. We still need to make a throne room for you. But at least your bedroom can be alright. There we go. That better, Lou? And how is this room now? It's decent, 41. Mediocre, average size, neutral, slightly dirty. Alright, and it doesn't look so bad with the marble flooring up front. I'm kind of okay with that. Not too bad. Do we have any positive for that, or do we just not have the negative now? It seems like we simply just don't have the negative anymore. No through minus 14. Whoa. Yeah, we'll get something for you. Yeah. Leva, grab those components. The jade's okay there. And the steel, we did get all the steel. Awesome. So the only thing up there right now is an urn, some flooring, and the jade. Good, good. Quiet Buffaloes quest. Take care of 7 buffaloes here for 7 days. They're Palalogo's favorite pets. Wants them to see the world outside her royal court. They're sick with plague. Minor detail, they're also plagued. It's not a huge problem. Oh, it's the fucking plague. Must keep them there and not send them anywhere else. It doesn't say they have to be alive, though. Just load up a bunch of corpses. I mean, we don't have medicine for them. In fact, we still haven't really switched over the farm at all. And he can be renamed too. I don't really know why I bothered naming those. Who was growing? Lou is. Right, yeah, after all the cooking. Which, taking some time. Leave a help grow. Help grow. We need to get that switch over to her root. I guess I'll try it. I can try it. Let's go for, though, instead of Lou, it's 7 royal favor. We could get somebody else to be a bit royal. Who else would I want royal? The psychically dull, nervous, jealous Kieran? I mean, typically, you'd ideally want it to be a pawn that's a little bit worthless, but it's difficult finding the most worthless pawn when you have so few pawns. And it's not like you're going to be incapable of a bunch of work straight away, so it's kind of okay. Maybe Raketa Vashbear. So let's go for it. Chemical fascinated undergrounder super immune. Raketa Vashbear. Accepted. We got Jet, Larry, Mozart, Nietzsche, Stabber, Whirlwind, and Wise Guy. Nice. They're coming in, everybody look out! There they are, they're all fucking sick. Alright. Who do we got for handling? Dosix and stuff. You guys need to... They're immediately having sex. Okay. We need to have, like, areas for them. I think just an animal sleeping spot can be okay. So we can medic them and things. They can still fit on these? Yes. Yes, they can. Okay. So, Raketa Vashbear. Not a sign. Oh, it's doctoring. Right. Okay, so Lou. Lou, get on it. Zion, get on it. We got Kieran. Get on it. It's going to be a long morning, guys. Muffalo Quest. That sounds like a really weird game from the early 80s. That's that. Their allowed areas are currently... here, over there, and down in here. That's it, that's all. So hopefully you guys are encouraged to, like, be near bed and or food. We okay with that? How bad is animal plague? I haven't actually had the plague on animals before. 10 to Jet. Zion, go for Stabber. Is that all of them? Five, 6, 7, yeah, that's all of them. Okay, cool. Can be tended again in a couple days. See how it goes. God, look at us putting weird stuff on these shelves. Okay, critical importance. This is for... Does the hit points really matter for armor? Like, are they going to complain that it's ratty and terrible? They might. It's just for now everything. Armor, headgear, that's it. That's all. That's what these are for. Dosix, would you do the honors real quick and haul the stuff and then drop your armor and load it up? Because then... Oh yeah, right, we have the tainted armor already. We've already kind of been through that. They probably care also if it's falling apart and stuff. Going for a walk. Come on, get out of here. Raketa Vashbear, you got a couple cards tucked behind your hat, you cheating scum. I see that. I see your tricks. There we go. And hang them up. So then if we get attacked or something like that, we can just quickly throw on the armor with whoever needs it the most. It's generally near the dining and rec area of the bedrooms and also the defense area, so it kind of works out, actually. What do you... No. Oh, right. You're just gonna put it right back on. Oh, I need to assign manage outfits, the usual outfit. Don't put on any of this. I'll manage it. Except the top hats. You can have the top hats on. Noble apparel. Okay, sure. That's fine. So, drop it all again. Oh, DOS6. Who else do we have with some of that armor? Yeti loader. You got a flak vest on. But that's it. The helmet, does that slow you down a bit? No, the helmet's fine. Okay. Training an alpaca, training a boom rat. When you're done training the boom rat, all that. And speaking of training, may as well train the donkeys and stuff, right? Like, fucking teach them to donkey. Teach the donkeys to donkey, yes. Let's do that. The long blade's finished up. Cool. I guess we'll get royal apparel banged out real quick before that becomes a problem. We can copy all of these over. So I don't have to bother with setting them up again. Thank goodness there's a copy paste thing. Deconstruct that. DOS6. Work on this bench, please. It's so much faster. And it works at the same speed if it's not powered, so it's totally fine. The electric smithy. We can make the bows on. So the recurve bow. 14 damage, 1 stopping power, 21 pen. The great bow. 17, 1.5, 15. The warm-up in-range cooldown, a total of 3.5 seconds. The recurve bow, pretty comparable. And then 70, 78, we'll just say 70, 80, 65, 35. 65, 85, 75, 50. So, make a couple of great bows, I suppose. Sure, and then we can make like the war hammers and stuff like that out of jade. Absolutely. Because jade is a cool thing in that, A, it's a really beautiful material. If you want to spice up a room a little bit, throw a couple jade walls in there. You'd be surprised how much it does. But it's also got 150% blunt damage multiplier on it. So any blunt weapon that you make with this will be 50% stronger. The melee cooldown is increased, but hitting harder with a melee weapon is kind of the way to go because the first hit that you do, there's no cooldown on that. It's a free attack, and if that's a free attack that like disables an arm, you've basically just won the battle. So that's my logic with it. I prefer the slower, heavier hitting weapons with this game's melee system. So I think we will queue up a Jade Warhammer as well. I can't do Jade Warhammer? But I can do a Jade Club. Or a Jade Mace? I can't do a Jade Mace? What? When did that be a thing? I've made a Jade Mace before, I'm pretty positive. Well, that's just stupid. There goes that plan. Alright, well, fine. We'll just use the Jade then for a nice material. I'm not making a Jade Club. That's not happening. Man. Man. Alright, make the great bows. We'll see on the rest of it. Getting some hops, getting some cloth. We got berries. Fuck, baby, at one point. God Don't know where they went. How the buffaloes doing? They're still asleep. They're very sleepy. They're getting there though. 30%, 40% immunity. They're getting there. We're feeding them proper meals for whatever reason. Kieran, you lunatic. Just give them hay grass. Ah, well. It is what it is. There's only so much you can do. Kenny cares what happened to all the berries. I don't think we used them all. Berries. Meat, meat, and berries. Meat and berries. Meat, berries, alright. Guess we used them all. Fine. Like, everything was ready to go with these farms. Everything. Oh, jeez. Alright. Hospital looks like it's finally done. We got the floors all smooth. It's somewhat impressive. Average size pretty slightly dirty because a rat just walked in. I can probably tell them to stay out because animal filth reasons. Aminals. There you go. No. No, I say. Stay out. Cool. That's we're missing a bed. That is a pretty cool hospital though. Quite happy with that. And we got the steel hauled. We should be doing generally stuff and things with the constructors now. Like you do hunting, then constructing, then cleaning. So Daddy Loader ought to be doing some cleaning. Well, now he's building the bed. A good bed. Fantastic. 0.95 comfort. Yeah, cleaning trash and stuff. Okay. The colony. Things are happening. We can accuse. We can go for a little more. You know what? Actually, go for taming all the alpacas. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Watch out for the wargs, wolves, and lynxes and stuff. I'll go for the turkeys too. Why not? Let's just get a bunch of animals. Why not? Kill the hares though. Kill the rat. Watch out for the squirrels. They're a bit spoopy. A bunch of taming, but we got enough hay grass now. That'll be okay. We'll manage.